Alright, welcome back to the Saber order. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Ronin Saber from Ultimate Works. I got this on the Pach store. Here's the Saber right here, and I'll be getting right into it. Alright, so here's the Ultimate Works Ronin Hilt up close. You can get this from Ultimate Works or the Pach store, which is an authorized seller of all Ultimate Works hilts. They probably have some of these most accurate hilts, especially for their price. I bought this as a pre-kit option, which I would recommend for anyone buying their second Ultimate Works Saber, because when the first time you buy it, you can get these chassis, and these are kind of just plug and play. You just throw them in any of the hilts. About all of their hilts, with the exception of a few, are compatible with their chassis. So you just open the Saber up. All of them are going to be open through the pommel. This one you kind of just twist off. It doesn't have a screw, it has its own kind of latch. And then you're going to have this little ring. You just yank it out, and then you're going to have your chassis right here. All right, for charging, both of them, they're just going to come with the same battery. All of them are going to use the same battery. You just pull it out, and then you're going to have a charging brick that comes with this, or comes like this. It's going to have a little USB cord, and you just pull it back. It gives you little symbols on the charging port. You just throw the battery in. This will light up red when it's not fully charged and turn green when it is. And that is unfortunately the only way you can charge the batteries, by pulling it out. But yet again, once it turns green, you have a fully charged battery. It'll last you a few hours. And then you can just go ahead and plug it back into your chassis. It'll make kind of a charging sound effect and be ready to be used. And then right here is your Proffie board. Just leave the plastic over it. Should never really have to deal with that. And then this little piece of tape is how you pull out the micro USB, which has all of the Saber fonts in it. I'll show you right here. It'll come with 9 fonts. All of them are going to be character fonts. And you cannot really customize the color on the Saber, but if you wanted to customize that stuff using your computer, you can go knock yourself out with that. All right, so here's the hilt itself. It's a nice kind of, it is a fabric woven with kind of a pleather underlayer, and it's designed to look like a katana. This was used by the Ronin character in the Star Wars Visions, which was kind of like the non-canon, like anime Star Wars show. But it is probably one of the most memorable things from that show was the activation of this saber, and its kind of unique way it was pulled out of like kind of a belt. I'll have to show you a clip right on screen right now. Up at the top is kind of like the clunky emitter section. This is the button right here. It has 2 different points where you can actually click it. And then right at the top, your little blade plug, which pretty much all Ultimate Works Sabers are going to have something similar to this. At the bottom, you're going to have a little D-clip. This is where you can attach it to a belt. And this is where you're actually going to access all your electronics. So this Saber kind of reminds me of the Dark Saber, which is why I wanted to show it. This is the one by Ally Sabers. I actually have a review on this on my channel if you're interested. But right next to each other, they are similar sizes. And honestly, you grip very similarly, where you kind of do a lower grip. But it's super clunky Saber. This one's actually much lighter because it's just less metal, obviously. But both handle the same. So if you have one, that's kind of how you can compare them. But these are both massive sabers, so I will give you that warning. The Saber also comes with pretty much one thing, and it's going to be your retention screw, and that is going to go, let me find right here, you can see, and that's where you unscrew your blade plug, and then you put your blade in. You can choose for it to come with a blade or it to not come with a blade. I think it's probably like $70 to add a blade, but it is going to be what I would recommend, a 28-inch Neopixel blade, and it's going to be the 1 inch in diameter that will be compatible with this. All right, but this is the hilt, super high quality, and for its price, it's probably the nicest screen accurate hilt. But even price aside, these things just look super nice on display. They're meant to be displayed. A lot of them are going to come with a display stand. For some reason, this one didn't, but pretty much all the other ones I have ordered from Ultimate Works or the Pach store have come with a clear acrylic stand. But it is really just a nice looking saber, and the feel with the cloth is very unique compared to any other saber. And really my favorite part is, if this isn't your first time buying from Ultimate Works or the Pach store, you can just use the same chassis. Or if it's not, then just buy one with a chassis, and then any other saber you buy from them, you can buy pre-kit, and it'll just save you $200 pretty much every single time, because you will just be buying the hilt and then, you know, the little emitter electronics, so your saber actually works. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get into all the blade styles, pop a blade in, and do some saber spinning with all the fonts. All right, just pop the blade in. It has pretty much only one point where you actually screw this in. You don't have to screw it in too tight, but once the screw starts giving you a ton of friction, the blade should be fine. It's not gonna fly out. But anyway, this saber is gonna have about 9 fonts. As I said, all character fonts. Just gonna press down at this button, then here you go, you ignite it. The main font I would use on this would probably just be the Kylo Ren font, which is what this is. it just works kind of with the theme of this kind of character's unstable blade. But this is a Sith saber, and there are 2 Sith fonts, so I would use that. This saber also features a ton of gesture controls, so you can twist it to ignite it, twist to de-ignite, swing to ignite, and twist to ignite. And then if you hold the saber down, you can go back on fonts, and then up, you can go back to the Kylo Ren font. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go through all the different fonts so you can hear them, see what they look like, and just see if there's any ones you'd like to use, and just demonstrate this saber. That's about everything I can say about this saber. For just about $300 for a pre-kit, and with installation pushing $500, I do still think it's 100% worth it. You get great effects, great looking blade, great audio, and what I mostly use it for, great display. If you do like these types of videos and reviews, just be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos. We have a ton of other sabers, and we will be making some videos soon. It will be kind of slower paced because we do got to get more sabers to review. But anyways, peace.